Jai Hind Sunbeam. I welcome you all back to a show where we delve deep into minds of people who shape our day-to-day life. I am Shaurashri Singh
And I, Antrika Gupta.
and we welcome you back to the show. Today with us we have an achiever, Mr. Ram. Jai Hind Bhaiya. Ram Bhaiya has been the third rank holder in Sunbeam School, Varuna. So, Bhaiya, before beginning with the podcast, I would like to ask you certain question, a specific one. Okay, what are your opinions about this podcast taken up by the student council?
This is a very great initiative taken by Student Council. It will help the students to know what are the minds of the achievers and enlighten them also in getting motivation and inspiration for applying the principles which have been applied by achievers in their own life, in their own studies, for their own greater results.
Thank you, Ram Bhaiya. With your permission, can we begin with?
Yes.
So,
The first question goes with what was your academic journey? How was academic journey? What was the significant moment?
like, from how did you learn Sunbeam?
I started learning in class 11th. Before that, in class 10th, I was not at all a very good student. In class 10th, I don't believe, I think it's 17% I had. So, it was very demotivating for me because before, I think in class 9th and 10th, my percentage radically got declined. Before that, I think I used to score like around 90% or around 85, more than 85% in my 7th and 8th. It was the lockdown and I was not focusing on my studies as much. So when I came in 11th, I had perspective that I wanted to regain my momentum studies, and I think I did very well in class 11th. But I think the turning point came in class 12th, especially in the last couple of months, where before I think in my unit test I was not doing as much in psychology, but I focused a lot on psychology. And I think it was my highest subject in other than painting. I got 99 in. And I think this is all the hard work into put in for the greater results.
That was nice, Ram Bhaiya. Ram Bhaiya, with this, I would also like to ask you something. I saw you were involved in multiple things too. You had nice friends and a group to talk with. So, how do you feel your friend group helped you, or your family, teachers helped you in achieving your goal?
I think the friends and family are very important in everyone's life because they help you during this toughest times in your life. Because as I told you, my 10th was not very good. So it was the family who backed me up. My family was, I wanted to take humanities, and families don't want to.
They hesitate to go forward with humanities. They think it is something.
But my father and mother are very supportive. And my father actually told me that you should go to Sunbeam School Varuna because my previous school did not have humanities. So I came here, and I'm very grateful to all my friends because it was their support to me. Because you need the mindset actually that because you keep on studying, you get bored out of it. You need a positive mindset always. Just laughter and then good jokes here and there are very important for a proper mindset. And that I think I'm very grateful to my friends and family for that.
So, Bhaiya, what were your plans that you to be the top spot in your class?
Like any specific routine you followed, or a schedule,
Your
or
study
a
plans.
task wala thing which you used
I was third in my class of Pavni and Urja, and I'm very grateful that my first of all the family only because they only gave me all the resources and everything, and my mindset was to do my best. Always to do my best, and that's what I did. I used to come around, I think even during the exam period, in gaps to school to solve exam papers. So I'm very thankful that all the teachers were cooperative, because no one was coming, and I was the only one I think was coming to most days, and they helped me solve exam papers. They gave me, Anju ma'am and Sneha ma'am, all they gave me the value, advice and criticism. I think that helped me to improve my answers and to write better answers during the examination. I think that helped me to score better marks.
So teachers played a very crucial role in your schedule of life and everything. So any specific moment which you will remember, or I think a lifetime which you have created in Sunbeam?
I think it was 11th first UTI, I will say history paper, because again I said I don't do very well in class 10, so it was very demotivating when the result came in. So I was always the motivation that I want to do better in class 11. So when I was giving my paper, I scored 30 or 30 in that paper. So and now I'm glad for me in the class, and I was very happy and very like I can do this, I can do better. So I think that was a changing moment.
Okay, Bhaiya, what do you do to relax yourself during your boards sometimes? Any specific thing?
I like to read books. So in order to relax from study, you used to study or?
No, reading books like novels and stuff,
The beside code.
Yeah.
Why you got confused? Okay, it was very nice to know this, Ramaya. Ramaya, with this, can you tell us the importance, like which you see, any mistake which you had made in previous preparations or anything such which you want to correct in future, or if you had the opportunity to go back in time and you would correct it, any one mistake would be?
One mistake I would like to correct. I think I would like to focus more on English actually, because I think in my writing and speaking also, I would like to improve myself on the English part already.
You mean the written English or?
Both. Because I think in my paper also, I felt like I could have written a bit more faster.
Okay. So writing speed is
Yes,
something.
in board exam, I was cramming last 5 minutes and stuff in the board examination also. It's like I could improve my writing speed, and also speaking skills. I don't have the best speaking skills in the world.
It doesn't matter, most masterminds in this world don't have a very nice speaking skills, Ramaya, and absolutely you do have a good speaking skill, I would say. So moving forward, Ramaya,
Where do you think, is there any specific mistake the students are doing and you think that they should avoid?
like you saw in your friends,
A specific moment like
specifically the mobile बहुत चला रहा है, and
Social
because of
media.
it is harming their studies, addictive सा हो गया है तो.
Social media can be good, positive and negative both. And it's always taking the limited everything. In limited quantity, everything is good. But if you over exceed it, everything is harmful. So if it's taken limitedly, then it's fine. During the breaks, as a reward, you can, I studied this much, I can use mobile. It's a positive enforcement. But if you are just continuously in phone for hours and hours and hours, then that's ruining your life. Then.
Ramaya, we normally see, it is a bias to be frank, I want to clear it. People who have scored good, people tend to think कि उनका social life नहीं है उतना अच्छा, they don't have any nice friends or certain things like that. So how nice of a social life you had? Like you had a
I
friend?
think this thing is completely limit because again, if you want to achieve something, you need support from your society, support from family, support from your friends. Otherwise, you can't look a lone warrior and go and have cleared everything. You only have in movies. You need support of society, you have friends, relatives, everyone. To succeed in life.
any advice you would like to give to the boards in batch?
Do your best and don't worry about the results that much. It don't matter. At the end of the day.
So, do you think people, like, I will speak for myself in this case, people like me sometimes tend to only focus on scores rather than perfection in a subject. What do you rather prefer, perfection in a subject or just mere percentage?
What perfection? Because if you are passionate about it, then you can do much better. You can master in that field and get a good job in that field. You can follow your passion and be happy in your life. If you just you score marks, but then you won't get as good of a job, and you can, because marks are like, again I said, like 12 marks and 10 marks, they won't reflect how good you will do in job, what you get. They're like just numbers, they don't value to anything else.
And Ramdev, you being from humanity, even I am, so there is certain bias within people. कि ह्यूमैनिटीज तो आसान है, जो बच्चे लेते हैं वो तो स्कोर कर ही लेंगे, the subject is very easy. And we had a podcast with others also, and they disagreed. They said that every subject is important and everything. So Ramdev, what's your opinion on these kinds of biases?
People say that the humanities is the easiest subject, but in UPSC is the toughest exam in the world.
Okay, yes, absolutely. Ramdev, that answers all. Most of the subjects in UPSC are basically humanities. What is next for Ramaya? We want to know this.
I want to again. I think I've done very well in my school life now. I want to do much better in college. Develop good friends again. and support myself. So I'm more financially going forward. I want to get a good job, the standard stuff. But I want to do follow my passion.
And what was your reaction when you came to know that you were third in Sunbeam school and overall you did so well in your examination?
I was pretty happy. My parents were pretty happy. So I was more happy seeing them happy.
It's very nice to meet Ram here. And what kind of qualities you are aiming for?
First and foremost, Delhi University, St. Stephen's, the Hindu college, I'm aiming for them. Other than that, I was aiming for BHU, the North Campus for BHU. And of course, other colleges, I'm keeping other colleges in backup, like the VR Ambedkar College, which is in Delhi, the Allahabad University, the JNU.
While we say backup, don't you think if we keep a backup plan, it is also an opinion. It pulls us back. For example, हमारे पास प्लान A है कि हमें ये करना ही करना है और अगर हम प्लान B लेके चलते हैं तो it somehow gives us satisfaction कि यार ये नहीं होगा तो हम लोग ये तो करेंगे ही नहीं. तो ये ऐसा नहीं कि ये deviates you from your main aim.
Demotivates us.
It does not happen like that because you need backup plan, because otherwise if you fail in subject then you are nowhere.
Practical thinking.
And also think that you should have always a primary goal. One primary college you want to aim for, and put all the effort and resources in it. But if you don't get it, you should have backup plans. But they should not be like you want to do a little bit of this, little bit of that, little bit of that, then it won't happen. One primary focus you should have. You should put all the focus and energy into it. But you should also keep backup if in case it does not happen then. But one primary goal should be there always.
And Ram, any tip for the board going match? I think you gave us, but any more, like in addition to it?
How to tackle with stress.
Keep believing in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then who will believe in you?
Believing in oneself is well.
Yes. And also for stress, don't take that much stress. Just follow your passion. It's not that hard to get good marks in class 12. You just need to do daily studies. Focus on yours. Do practical studies. It's not like reading the book always and it won't get practical marks. Using techniques like activity called Pomodoro. Just getting the most out of the hours you are studying.
You spoke about Pomodoro. Can you explain that technique a bit? Even I use it, but I want to know so that the audience also understands what is actually Pomodoro.
In Pomodoro, you sit for 25 minutes and take 5 minutes break. But you don't use phone or just like talk to everyone. Just relax your mind and calm yourself for 5 minutes. And it recharges for another session for 25 minutes more. After 4 25 minute sessions, you take 20 minutes break. Again, you don't use phone and anything. It works very magically. It recharges you completely. Your mind is very calm. If you let your mind scroll into shorts or like any other Instagram or any other social media, then it drains your mind. Actually, after 5 minutes, you're like, I'm too tired for another session.
Because your brain is constantly trying to receive all the information.
So it's very important that just for daily studies, you just keep 5 minutes relax and just try to settle all that in your mind. That helps a lot.
So this was it for the podcast, Sunbeam. Thank you for joining us for this one. And for the audience, we will meet you again in the next podcast. Till then, Jai Hind.